It's great to be with you. And I'm pretty convinced now by the LANCET report and all the other things we're seeing that we really are seeing the whites of its eyes now. Climate change is upon us, so we've got to take a good shot, and that's clear from the report. But there are two things that I think should encourage us. One is that science is being proved to be tremendously valuable. You know, in this coronavirus time, it's amazing that we're on the cusp of a vaccine. And, after 9/11, we got a new category of heroes. It was called first responders. Now in COVID, we've got a new category of heroes. It's frontline healthcare workers. And what we at republicEn.org hope to do is shed that light too onto climate scientists, because really they're doing the same thing that those healthcare providers are doing. They're diagnosing our condition, they're coming up with treatments, and they're actually trying to help us. So, yes, they wear different masks, but they're doing what the healthcare workers are doing. They're actually trying to help us. So, we have this opportunity here to reposition climate scientists as among those heroes and this moment of really celebrating the science. Second thing that I think is very encouraging is that the decade of disastrous disputation is over. It started in '08, it ended in 18 when my party, the Republican Party, lost control of the House. And I think many Republicans came to realize you never win the majority back without winning suburban districts, and you can't win suburban districts with a retro position on climate change. And so the decade ended in 2018. It's a lost decade, and we've lost very precious time. But now I think as the decade has ended, we've come to the realization that we're in the petri dish together. We're doing this experiment on our common home, as the Pope calls it. And it's as though the culture warrior has got us to climb up in the dish, pick up handfuls of the gross medium, and start a food fight with it. But we're starting to realize that the temperature is rising in this petri dish, that we're actually in the experiment. We're doing the experiment on ourselves. So it's actually a good moment because I think that realization has hit us. And what the Lancet report shows is the data that backs that up. So grateful for that data, grateful for the work. And together, I think we're in a good position to follow this through to a successful conclusion. It's got to happen now, and it's got to happen quickly.